Hello students, I welcome you all for costing methods and techniques class. In today's class, we are going to solve fourth problem on reconciliation statement. So here is the problem. From the following figures, prepare reconciliation statement. Okay, now in this problem they have given us net loss but not the net profit. Okay, net loss as per financial records, then net loss as per costing records, works overheads under recovered in cost accounts, administrative overheads recorded in excess, depreciation charged in financial records, depreciation recorded in costing records, obsolescence loss charged in financial records, IT provided in financial books, bank interest credited in financial books. Now value of opening stock in cost accounts, value of opening stock in financial accounts, value of closing stock in cost accounts, value of closing stock in financial accounts. So these they have given. So opening stock of cost accounts as well as financial accounts has to be compared, and you need to see like whether it is higher or lower. Accordingly you have to make the transactions and you will have to take it in worksheet and then in the reconciliation statement. Interest charged in cost accounts, not in financial accounts. Then preliminary expenses written off in financial books. So this is the problem. So first what we are going to do is we will prepare worksheet. Okay, so next line write down worksheet. Now always remember, now suppose if they have given net profit as per financial records and net profit as per cost records. In such case, whatever worksheet we prepare there, suppose if we have taken here financial profit as first column, it means at the time of preparing reconciliation statement, we will have to take first financial profit only, because in worksheet we have taken first column as financial profit. Okay, now it is just opposite to whatever profit they have given. Now here in this problem they have given us loss. Right, now if they have given us loss, then suppose if we have taken financial profit as first column in worksheet, then in reconciliation statement we need to take a costing loss as first. Understanding? Okay, so that will be opposite. So if it is profit, same thing we need to take. Whatever we take it in the worksheet as first column, same profit should come in the reconciliation statement first. Okay, but if it is net loss, then in worksheet if you have taken financial profit as first, then in reconciliation statement you will have to take costing loss. Okay, hope so this is clear to everyone. Okay, now worksheet, serial number, particulars, financial profit, costing profit, and then the result. Okay, now first one, works overhead under recovered in cost accounts. Works overhead under recovered in cost accounts. So your financial work overhead we will be recording it in the cost accounts. So your financial profit will be less, costing profit will be more, and your result will also be more. Okay, so it is under recovered, it means how much has to be recovered, less than that is recovered. Okay, so your costing profit will be more over there. Okay, now second point, administrative overheads recorded in excess. Now administrative overheads also we will be recording it in the cost accounts. Okay, now it is recorded excess in the costing. Okay, so it means your financial profit will be more and costing profit will be less, and your result will also be less. Okay, third point, depreciation charged in financial records. In financial books they have charged, so your financial profit will be less, costing profit will be more, and your result will also be more. Next, fourth point. Depreciation recorded in costing records. Depreciation recorded in costing records. So in costing they have recorded, so your financial profit will be more, costing profit will be less, and your result will also be less. Next, fifth point. Obsolescence loss charged in financial accounts. So loss you are charging it in the financial books. So when you are charging loss in the financial books, it means your financial profit will be less, and costing profit will be more, and your result will also be more. Hope so everybody is understanding. Sixth point. Next, IT provided in financial books. IT provided in financial books. In financial books you are providing, so your result, financial profit will be less, costing profit will be more, and result will also be more. Then your seventh point. Bank interest credited in financial books. So when it is credited, it becomes an income. Okay, so income is there will be increase in the profit. So they are crediting it in the financial books. It means your financial profit will be more, costing profit will be less, and your result will also be less. Okay. Now next. Now first we will consider opening stock. Now value of opening stock in cost accounts is 26,300, right? Now value of opening stock in financial accounts is 27,000. It means there is lower value of opening stock in the cost account, so that you can mention here. So you will have to compare the amount and then find out whether it is higher or lower. Okay, now here you can mention lower value of opening stock in the cost accounts. Yes, so that will be less, more, more. Ninth. Again you will have to compare closing. Now value of closing stock in cost accounts is 26,000. Then value of closing stock in financial accounts is 24,800. It means there is higher value of closing stock in cost accounts. Okay, higher value of closing stock in the cost account. Okay, so again that will be less, more, and more. When there is lower value of opening stock in the cost accounts, means here your costing profit will be more because opening stock is less. Okay. So higher value of closing stock in cost accounts means again it will be higher. Okay. Hope so everybody has understood this. Next point. Interest charged in cost accounts, not in financial accounts. Interest charged in cost accounts, not in financial accounts. So this will be interest is charged. So it is an expense Okay, so that is financial profit will be more, costing profit will be less, and this also will be less. Okay, then next point. Preliminary expenses written off in financial books. Preliminary expenses written off in the financial books. Okay, so less, more, more. Okay. Hope so everybody has understood this worksheet. Now we need to prepare reconciliation statement. Okay, write down heading reconciliation statement. Now see here in worksheet we have taken financial profit as first column over here. Okay, but as they have not given us profit, they have given us loss. So in net loss, so what we need to do is we need to take costing loss as first, and then we need to find out financial loss. Okay, so that should be opposite. Okay, now first we are going to take net loss as per cost accounting. That is 86,200, which is given. Now second one is additions. Now wherever result we have got as more, all those transactions should be taken. It is 1,560. Again third transaction, depreciation charged in financial books. Amount is and there is small correction over here, like depreciation charged in financial records we have taken separately for cost accounts as well as financial records. Okay, so how we have calculated, like how we have compared for opening stock and closing stock, same like we need to compare it for financial as well as costing. Okay, now already we have written here, you doesn't worry, you need not worry about it. Only the thing is, at the time of taking here you need to check whether we need to add that transaction or we need to deduct that transaction. Okay, just see depreciation amount. Now depreciation amount for financial records is 5,600 and depreciation for costing records is 6,250. It means there is excess depreciation charged in the costing records. Here you can write excess depreciation recorded in costing records. Okay, this you can skip. Yes, hope so this is clear to everyone. We need to compare even depreciation value also. I had not compared it, I had taken it separately. Okay, but we need to compare it. Okay, and then see, now there is excess depreciation which is charged in the costing records, right? Now the result will be what? More, less, less. Okay, so that will not come here. Now next is obsolescence loss charged in financial records. And the amount is 2,850. Next, IT provided in financial books. IT provided in financial books. That is 20,150. 20,150. Okay, D. Lower value of stock, opening stock in the cost accounts. $700. You will have to take the difference amount over here. Next is higher value. Again here difference amount 1,200. Next is preliminary expenses written off. $400. Okay, now add it and take it to the outer column. That is 26,860. 860. Okay. Now third point, deductions. Now wherever result we have got as less, all those transactions we need to take. Administrative overheads recorded. Inner column amount 850. Excess depreciation charged in costing records. Amount is 650. Again here the difference amount you need to take. Next comes is bank interest credited in financial books. Amount is 375. Next is interest charged. and the amount is 3000. Add it and take it to the outer column. 4875. Okay. Yes. Hope so everybody has understood this. We have not added this 1,13,060. So this is net loss as per financial records. Net loss as per financial records. So that is 1,08,185. Okay, so just compare this net loss, whatever they have given is same or not. Okay, yes, so this is how we prepare it. Okay, I hope so everybody has understood this. Please go through the problem, solve it again. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can come and ask. Okay, so I'll be solving another problem on this, and then we will wind up this unit and as well as your syllabus. Okay, so now see you in next class.